Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kat. In my previous video right here, I compared the original to the deluxe version of PuzzleBug. Like I mentioned at the end of that video, I decided to mix these two puzzles together and try to solve it like that. I just want to quickly mention that this obviously has been done by some channels in the past. I will put the videos I find in the description, so if you want to check those out, you can. The colors of the umbrellas and the balloons are pretty similar, so I think that's where I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble telling in the beginning which puzzle they go into. Let's get into mixing and puzzling. Once I opened the boxes and moved them, I decided not to look at them for the rest of the time. So I did do this without looking at the pictures. I was a little unsure about what to sort, so I decided to do a couple of piles that are different colors and a pile that is multicolored pieces. I could also tell the edges of the balloons apart from the rest, so I made that an individual file on its own. I could also tell some of the pieces had a brick wall on them, so that was another pile. I did miscellaneous pieces that had kind of a unique element to them. The final piles were edges and obviously the corners. So first off, I wanted to start with the edges of both puzzles so I could have a good idea of how big they were going to be next to each other. Once I went through a lot of these pieces in the colored piles, I decided to bring more piles to the table. I could kind of tell where some of the balloons went based on the color of the sky, but because I couldn't see the box, I wasn't quite sure exactly where the colors of the sky would change. I was a little bit surprised about how hard it was to tell when the piece was from the balloons or the umbrellas when they were single colored pieces or had very little detail on the piece itself. Because I wasn't looking at the boxes, it was a little hard to tell where the elements would go in the puzzle, even though I could clearly see what those elements were. One thing that was really good about mixing these puzzles was how I could move to the other puzzle once I felt stuck on one. This was honestly such a fun experience, and I'll definitely be doing this in the future again. I don't know what kind of puzzle would be best for this. I do have these two painting puzzles that I might do it with in the future. That would be cool. Both of them don't have sharp edges like these photos do. Maybe that will be harder to tell. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever tried to mix puzzles together, or would you try it in the future? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!